Let's rock. 227 pounds, 6'4" and a little more. Let's go ahead and get this incline up to 15 degrees. Let's get the speed up to 3.0. And now we're here. Coach Lemanczyk here, developer of Basketball Strength, former OG Division II All-Star. I was an all-conference New England Collegiate Conference forward, led my conference in rebounds 2 years in a row. Guys were taller, they just weren't tougher, I wanted it more. I played for a better coach. Bruce Webster was a genius. And those of you who know Bruce, sorry for the mumble there, you know how awesome he was. He just knew what to do. He made me better. My program makes players better. Period, end of story. My training it cuts through the fat. It's concentrated. I'm basically a trainer for trainers. So if you're watching NBA teams play, you're seeing players play that are getting bits from trainers that are watching me. It's been going on for years. More so actually with Major League Baseball, because before I trained a lot of basketball players, I was training baseball players. Guys, my dad was a Major League Baseball player. I trained probably 20,000 baseball players. All types of high-level high school, college, and pro players for years. And then I work with basketball players too. I work with football players, soccer players, wrestlers, fighters, everyday folks. Bottom line is, a lot of people come to me after failing with other programs. I'm not going to name the programs. I don't want to throw people under the bus. I want people to do well for themselves. But this is what I'll say. I'm about to turn 47. I'm in better shape than most people alive. I have more to deal with the stainless steel spine, the surgeries, than most people as well. The reason why I'm bringing it up, I don't make excuses, so why should anybody else? We're all in this game. We're going to do our best. So let's pick each other up. Okay? So this right here is going to be a 10-minute warming. And then I'm going to go into some pushing. Excuse me. And that's it today. That's it. This is the third workout of the day for me. 3 a.m. Kung Fu and Qigong this morning. Then I did a 2-hour commute. That's what it takes for me to go from Long Beach, Long Island, to Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. It's 2 hours in the morning. And then I did 20 minutes of cardio here, 15-degree incline. Taught 3 classes. And now I'm doing another workout. Teach a couple more classes, work out again, commute 2 hours home, and then stretch tonight. The reason why I'm giving you an idea as to my level of activity, it's my lifestyle. This isn't like, a show for social media, like look at me. Dude, this is the shit I do all the time. I'm getting this footage just the archive so you can get a taste for the regular work, to understand the daily life. I don't have the time to put together a video reel of me waking up in the dark, doing Kung Fu, Qigong, watching the epic sunset from my 6th floor balcony in Long Beach. I want to show you this stuff, but it's going to take me away from being in this stuff. And I will not compromise being to document the way, man. But I will share it with you, I live life. I live in a way, it's like a question I ask my students. If your life was a movie, would you buy a ticket? I absolutely would buy a ticket to mine. Every time, actually. I'd stand out front, sell tickets. I'd take the chance. I put all my eggs in a basket. I go. I don't have regret. I do my best. I make right with the Lord, and my friends know that I'm sober. You can count on me. You need me at 3 p.m.? I'm there. You need me at 3 a.m.? I'm there. You need someone to really stand in for you, be solid, stand on business? You know I'm there. You need a hug, an ear to listen? I'm good, man. Being that good, solid person is what makes the difference, not only in your life, but in everybody else's. So a lot of what I do is teaching people to be better people, first to themselves and then to everyone else. It's such a key transcendental factor, and it all starts with exercise, breathing, martial arts. I love martial arts. Corey Schweitzer, may him rest in peace, my best friend who was murdered last year. That was a really hard loss. Our loss is great, but God is greater. That came from Brandon Burlsworth's epitaph. His brother Marty put that on there. Brandon Burlsworth, rest in peace. Marty, amen to you. I think it's important that we honor those who've came before us and we realize the lessons imparted, right? One of my great inspirations in life was a kid named Scott Cornfield. Scott Cornfield was a freshman with me at Keene State College for a semester. I transferred out when Coach Don Kelbick took another job because I didn't really see myself fitting in there anymore. Anyway, Scott, he was a walk-on. His dad ended up coaching Gary, nice guy. I didn't really give him a chance. But Scott, he was in better shape than all of us. He was a nicer guy than all of us, and he had stronger faith than all of us. He was just a shining star. You're going to remember people who you played with, you sweat with, you fought with, you cry with, you go to war with, and you're going to think back when it's all over about the people that really stood out, that really were authentic. Scott, you were one. May you rest in peace, man. It's wild. People come and go, but honor their memory. Honor them all. Scott worked harder than everyone. So now a piece of Scott lives with me. As people talk shit about me, you don't work like me. Not one day in your life have you ever worked like me. It's like what they used to say to Alexander Karelin. You're on performance-enhancing drugs, ... Karelin would say, I'd love to see you work one day how I work every day. Real talk. That's the situation. I want to see people do the work. I just want to see the work. Do it. Inspire yourself. Do it. Yeah. Jump on that biomechanic assessment. Let swamp lunges change your life. Master the glute ham raise. Master the footwork. Become a physical force. Bear crawl for quarter mile, half a mile, 3/4 mile. People like Lemanczyk, you can't do that move, no one's there. Listen, if anybody was there, I'm going through them like they weren't. Why? Physicality. Let's be honest, I earned this body. If you're standing in front of me, 200, 210 pounds, 215 pounds, ain't enough. I'm quicker, I'm stronger, and I know how to play. I don't get involved in pickup games with everyday folks because they don't know how to play. And too many people try to take cheap shots. I go out on a court now, the cameras come out. Everyone wants a name. Stop. I'm a coach. Helping players get better. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in holding the camera, supporting you, you know? All right, so we're gonna wind down a little bit. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, just to show a little bit of a cool down. But yeah, we're gonna get this going just like this. Bring it all the way down, and then we're gonna get in here, and we're gonna warm up this rotator cuff. Nice. Good job so far. We are going to shoot it like this so you can see. And there it is, rotator cuff. So we're gonna do a couple different things now. These bands are outstanding. This Iron Core Fitness, and you've seen me put this together before. This is a great drill. Now, some of you guys have some subscapularis and teres minor rotator cuff issues. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull behind the head, right? Just like this. Now let's just go ahead and get a rhythm. You do movements like this before any kind of press or any kind of pull. This is a pre-fatigue, and this also lends itself to higher intelligence. Arthur Jones, he did an outstanding job, arguably the best job, for putting together the nuts and bolts of training. And then it went haywire after that. Getting pretty warm. I'm gonna switch because I already have a pretty decent warm-up with that incline treadmill. What I'm gonna do now is keep that warmth. You're really gonna like what I do next. Now again, this is for that subscapularis teres minor connection. I'm pretty warm here too, which is excellent. That's what I'm looking for. Now watch what I'm gonna do here. I have another band. Now this is a light band. Now I'm gonna recommend when you pick up your band series, whatever you can afford, that you pick up the lighter ones rather than the heavier ones. Too many people go heavier, and folks, it's about going lighter, not heavier. Now check this out. I'm gonna go low here. And now I'm gonna do two things. I have one on the bottom and one on the top, right? But how I'm gonna do this is I have a right angle established, and I'm just gonna bring it so that the palm is right in front of the heart, like right here. Absolute phenomenal contraction right there. Wow, right? Now I'm gonna step out a little more. Oh yeah, so a little back. So right through here, I can tell you there's massive stress coming through the shoulder, through to the pec. It's not really going towards the shoulder joint itself. It's more towards the full fabric of the muscle. Like that's unbelievable contraction right there. And now we'll get a little bit of a shorter contraction. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll mix this in. A little bit of an isometric right here. Wow, I mean, this is blowtorch. I wish you could see what I feel. And now 3, 2, 1. 3 quick ones. Bam, bam, bam. All right, there we go. Now let's turn this around. And now here we go. Once again, we're gonna bring it right to that midpoint. And then the goal of this is to start with a flexed 90-degree arm. And then we want to come horizontal. And if you wanted to, we could actually turn and pivot, but I don't, because I want to keep the focus on that finish right there. All right. Now let's hold this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peak contraction really hard right here. And let's let this go. Let's get 3 quick ones. 1, 2, 3. Good. And now let's bring that down. Let's come back now. Let's do another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's turn it around. Yo, do this stuff. Those of you older folks with shoulder issues, do this stuff. Those of you younger folks with no shoulder issues, do this stuff. I always think of musicians, you know, being in awkward positions. These are the type of things that will help you to keep doing stuff for longer. Let's go back in. All right. So 2 times, right? I'll show you another way to do this. I gripped before different. I'm going to show you this grip. So we're looking here, the flexed arm, 90 degrees, and we're just bringing it to the midline of the chest. And if you can, every inch you go beyond the midpoint is more of a flex on the pectoralis major. It's unbelievable, the stress. Just bring it directly across. It's like in Kung Fu, we have the Pak Sao. So Pak Sao would be there. This is similar to that, right? And now I'm really feeling it. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 3. Boom, boom, boom. All right, switch. So that's how I like to do it. Let's go ahead and bring it on this side. Got that right angle again. Let's bring it across. Right, and what you're going to notice is you're going to have one arm that might be a little stronger than the other. You should. And then this is a way that you can balance those things out. Now the band setup is pretty easy. Low and high. Grab in the middle, move it across. I'm sure there's going to be people out there, well, the band tension isn't even from high and low. Let me tell you something, man. My body, it's still making progress. Even or not, what I do works for me. 5, 4, major, 3, 2, 1. Let go, 3 quick ones. Bam, bam, bam. That's it. Nice. So that's 1 high, that's 1 low. Now these bands are really effective. Just to give you an idea, I've been using bands and stuff like this for about, 30, 35 years of my life. And this is Iron Core Fitness. I would easily buy these again. I would recommend you buy these again. Get the lightest ones possible. Yellow and red are the least resistance, and those are the ones that I want you to work with. Now, let's go into another one, all right? This is an amazing one right here. So you're gonna grab this way, okay? Elbow pinned to your body. So you're gonna pronate and then come down. So if you're an arm wrestling fan, you guessed it, it's a top roll. Come up like this, and then I want you to actually turn this way with your elbow against your body. I arm wrestled a little bit. Staying close to your body and staying close to your hand is an important thing. And this is a drill. I'm going to teach you a little bit about controlling your body through your hand. So it's here, elbow against the body, pronate, and then drag it down. All right, now you're going to see me get into a flow a little bit. And this is how I work my grip. It's also how I finish my chest. People always ask me, like, Lemanczyk, what do you do to finish your chest? Well, arm wrestling drills. What do you mean? Check it out. And this is it. It's getting pretty good. So over here, grab first, pin that elbow, and then we're going to pronate, keep that elbow, and then drag, and then turn it, and go in. And this is really it. Stay in. Make sure that you're dragging. And this is a nice, clean top roll. Not a lot of resistance, but it's really good because I can feel all this through the pectoralis major. It's really nice, right? Clean top roll. Now check out how we do the hook. Now we grab it here through the opposite end, and we supinate, and we just come up towards the heart. And it's as simple as that. This is it. 4, 5, incredible, incredible right there. 6, 7, 8, let's see if I can give you a better look. 9, oh my goodness, 10. This is like amazing activation. I can't wait till you do it. Because people, I might not know about this unless you follow Devin Larratt. Devin Larratt Canadian arm wrestling champ. Let's go, Devin. You got Levon coming up. Let's go, Devin. You can do it. Right, so this is major, like, right? And that gets you going really well. So what are we working there? Top roll, hook, and then we have 2 really good motions, and we have some band work. So this is actually pretty good stuff, folks. And this is a nice way to start. What I'm gonna do now is a little bit of ab work to finish it off, and then we're gonna call it a day. I think I'm gonna try to get these bands off if I can. There we go. I'll just show you what I like to do for ab work. You guys have seen me do this before. We're just gonna go up. Feet all the way up. All the way up. Kick those handles. And that's a darn good set. That is a darn good set. And I'm gonna keep working like this until my last breath. Work until you cannot work anymore. And then help other people to work. So anyway, that's me, that's today. More coming to you when it gets nice out. I'll show you some more basketball stuff on the court. I hope you enjoy this. This is really good stuff that all of you can do, not only to get stronger, but to recover and do more work. All right? Hope you enjoyed it.